today. It seems like there's kind of a confluence of macro factors out there whipsawing the tech stocks. How do you make sense of this, and where do you see the buying opportunity given the inflection point that we're in right now?
Okay, thanks, Leslie. We have seen a bifurcation in terms of tech stocks. Now, I'll make a comment across all tech stocks. Higher quality names have held up better in this market than lower quality names. It's just emphatically true. You look at consumer tech, which is where I focus. The stocks that have held the best have been the Googles, the Amazons, Facebooks, the Apples of the world, and it's the Pelotons, it's the newer companies, the companies that trade at those price to sales multiples, not PE multiples, that have been much more challenged. So, if you're worried about portfolios near term, you stick with the highest quality tech names, consumer tech names, and in my space, that they have an acronym for it. It's called FANG: Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, Google. I don't think that really changes that much. If we're trying to get a little bit more offensive and really look beyond this, assuming that there is beyond.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the live. Stocks tumble because of the Omicron virus.
Fall into that category, and so does Uber.
Given what we've seen,
smash the like button.
In recent days and over the last week or so with regard to COVID,
got almost 20 people in this live. 25 people
that we saw in the spring of 2020 and mid 2020, where people look to software names and a lot of tech stocks that may not have profits, may not have those quality identities that you mentioned in order to kind of play off of the
everything is red. I know. Yep. Everything is red.
Potentially something that investors
buy the dip.
I guess so. I hope we don't have to consider that again, but it's possible that we do. And, there are going to be some stay-at-home again names that probably pretty similar to the first stay-at-home.
Let me know if you can hear the. Oh, thank you. That's a really cool gift. Thank you, Alchemy.
Netflix would come in.
Appreciate it.
That would benefit those two.
Feel free to jump on the live stream.
Fitness again too. Peloton, they just showed some major execution issues between then and now.
Jump on the live, my friend.
It's just anything more than a fleeting play on that stay-at-home trade. But I think you want to either. In this environment, you either want to stick with the highest quality tech names, or depending on your time horizon, if you can look 6 to 12 months out. This, like most of these big dips, creates great buying opportunities, like COVID did.
See, he's saying buy the dip.
For good or for bad, but it did.
I agree with him.
March and April of 2020, it looks like we're getting a little bit of a similar, not that dramatic, but we're getting a little
Keep getting an error. Okay, let me see if I can invite you.
Mark, Jim Cramer, loved your book.
I sent you an invite.
Retrospective, and during that period of the time that you and I have been around,
maybe that helps. I sent you an invite.
The fastest are the FANG stocks, and I wanted to get your advice on when you see people shut in again, say because of a virus. Amazon has worked. You mentioned that, and yet people were worried that Amazon was having a weaker holiday season. Doesn't this, in the last 5 days, kind of make up for it?
It may well, Jim, and thanks for your help too on your input on the book, your feedback there. Let's see. What are we doing with Amazon? This stock is traded sideways.
I'm buying Amazon. I'm very bullish on Amazon.
Winner in 2020, and then this last year, it's traded as if it was just a pull forward beneficiary. I think we're going to find out it truly was a structural beneficiary from the COVID crisis. And then this company is doing something very unusual in tech. They are doubling down on their core competency. They're adding more distribution capacity this year and last year than Walmart has in its entire history, than Amazon has in its entire history. And I think we as consumers are all going to benefit from that, and we're going to react to it because we're going to get faster delivery.
Moral of the story, buy Amazon the stock.
3-hour, 2-hour delivery, and I think we're going to prove out this concept.
Amazon under 3,500 is a deal. If you can buy Amazon under 3,500, I think it's a good deal.
It's modestly dislocated here. I don't know why. If you're going to start buying consumer tech, I think you almost have to.
Apple under 170, guys.
Best, the largest TAMs totally.
Carnival is green to me. I'm gonna get rid of my Carnival. I'm gonna wait for it to hit $20. I'm gonna offload a bunch of my Carnival.
Single name and ETF shorts continue to rise. Do you think that sets the sector up for more pain ahead, or do you think there's a potential for a short squeeze?
Well, I just prefer to buy the sectors when they're dislocated and they're out of favor. So if you're telling me that infotech and consumer tech has become out of favor, for anybody willing to look 6 months, 12 months.
AMD at $280.
Step in, you add the positions thoughtfully, you begin to positions.
Look, Apple
thoughtfully.
came twice.
So
Look at that.
if that in fact that data
Apple's
point
so
is correct,
baller,
you
they
know,
have to
in
show it
March, I
twice.
become more bullish on these. But I'll pick my spots. Now I will pick Amazon here. I will pick Facebook because I think they can solve two of the problems.
Yeah, I like Facebook and I like
Trying
Amazon.
to get beyond the Apple privacy.
I'm getting rid of
and
Carnival,
address
man.
ESG concerns. I think
They pollute too
So I like
much.
the dislocation stock. I'll buy that
I
one.
mean,
And
it's a
then
cool
finally,
business,
Uber,
but
that's probably the biggest gap of opportunity stock. It's the stock
I'd
that
rather
in a
get into
full,
something more
reopening,
friendly.
Hopefully we get there. It's going to have the biggest upside in terms of its fundamentals.
Yeah, tech not monolithic. We appreciate you helping us make some sense of the increasing complexity.
I like
there.
Carnival, but
Thank you,
not
Leslie.
going to make it a big position in my portfolio.
Well, after the break, Italian luxury group Zegna making its market debut on the NYSE. We're going to speak with the company's CEO. That's next.
Ooh, luxury stock. Wow. That's cool. All right, we don't watch ads here. So we're going to rewind it. We're going to go from the beginning. All right, let's go. We're going to go back in time. We're going to watch the market open. I'll fast forward it, though, to the market opening.
The future feels.
We don't watch ads here. Here we go. We're talking about Goldman Sachs. There we go.
Better plan. And, well, it was once a meme stock darling. In fact, one of the leaders there. Shares of AMC, though, down 30% in the last month. And on track to open.
Who's buying
this morning.
AMC?
AMC CEO Adam Aaron will join us later.
But it's a good long-term hold. Like, it's an easy
Jim,
money stock.
Wherever you want to start, my friend.
Facebook, for sure, in like the next 2-3 years is going to be worth a lot more than $350. So if you can just be patient with Facebook, it's an easy money stock. You're not going to take a lot of risk when you're buying Facebook.
I just want to call it shelved. I don't think it's necessarily done. I also think that the gloom is so palpable that you might want to take the other side of the trade. Let's take the case of Amazon. Just picking a stock, I don't want to get too narrow. But if Omicron is really on the move and Delta's on the move, then people are going to pull back their horns and they're not going to go shopping, but they're going to get what they need. So
On Amazon.
I just think the idea that everything's for sale is an opportunity, not a negative.
See?
Okay.
I'm bullish on Amazon too.
Now, it's funny because last week we had a lot of different cross currents, including, of course, the Fed. And you,
right?
It feels like a long time ago, doesn't it, Jim? But it was.
I like
only a week
Nvidia
ago
under
you and I were sitting
270.
at the New York Stock Exchange talking about, what I sense from you is a growing level of concern, in some ways at least, for some of the.
Nvidia is
some of
under
the growth
270.
stocks,
I'm
in
buying.
particular those with those higher multiples to revenues, oftentimes in part because they don't even have earnings.
Oh, I remain convinced that those are the wrong place to be. I think that the market wants lower multiple tech.
All right, I'm going to try to fight someone in a live match. Ooh, we have a guest request.
Tech that have sales kind of
Nice.
overrun by a belief that something that goes up 40% no longer means anything. David,
Here we go. We got Alchemy in the house.
We have to
Yo,
stop.
what's
Morning.
up, brother?
Welcome to the live. Thank you for coming on.
Absolutely, man. I've been following your channel for like a while now. With the Cena Dean channel.
Okay. Did you follow me on YouTube
before you
though?
got-
If you're a real
Yeah,
OG,
man. I follow
started.
your YouTube too.
So like in 2017? Yeah, you were
No,
watching
not
it back.
2017. It was this year. You were on
Okay.
your live on the other channel. And you were like,
On
"Yo,
TikTok.
I'm trying to get on my channel. I'm trying to increase my subscription." And I was like, "Shoot, I got you, man."
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I
Yeah,
got
no
banned,
problem. You're in LA,
unfortunately.
right?
Yeah. I'm in Orange County, which is right next to LA.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I come over there often.
Are you in LA or are you like north of
No,
LA?
I'm located in DC.
Oh, nice.
On the other
Okay.
side of the
That's like
map.
the most expensive real estate. I heard the
Yeah, over here
real
it's
estate.
crazy and traffic sucks, but nothing compared to LA though.
No, I think DC is actually worse now. Especially, okay, so if you live in LA, the traffic's just as bad as DC, but if you live in the suburbs, it's not as bad as DC. Like DC's
Yeah, I
next
mean
level
DC,
traffic.
there's a lot of suburbs here. I mean, it's like the belt. They call it DMV. You've got Maryland on the north, and then Virginia, like pretty much on the surroundings. It's pretty much like a little small city, but those places are pretty much affordable. But DC, yeah, you're right. It's crazy.
By the way, I bought half a Tesla share at $900.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it went down to actually, I bought it for $898. I guess that was like the bottom.
Yeah. So you
What is
only
Tesla
invest
right
in like
now?
good companies, right?
Yeah, I try to stay away from crap companies, but I have like 10%, 20% in crap companies and small projects. But I use a lot
Yeah.
of leverage. So if you're going to
Yeah.
use leverage, you have to stay away from volatile stocks or you're going to, you're going to get
Right. Yeah.
handed.
You were talking about that from day one, and I was like, my man is woke.
Yeah. Did you see my interactive brokers? I went up to $400,000 at one
I
point.
saw, man. I was like, damn,
I had
because
to
of
I
you,
had to
I opened up
sell
interactive brokers, bro.
I had to sell all my stable coins to pay down my interactive brokers because they like gave me a warning of a margin call and I'm like, oh snap. So
Oh
I didn't get
shoot.
margin called. Yeah, I didn't get margin
Oh
called
my
because most of
God.
my stocks are like Facebook, Apple, Amazon, so it's not like super duper volatile. But
Yeah.
I'm
Let me
glad I
ask you
was
this.
holding stable coin.
Were you doing margin calls like 2020, like around March 20?
I wasn't using leverage back then, so I
Oh
was using
yeah.
some leverage, but it was like when I was like a rookie at it. So like my rule of thumb back then was like don't go over 20%. Now I'm
Yeah.
at 50%.
Dude, that's crazy. I was just thinking, I was like, man, imagine if other people like, the normal bankers and traders, they're like, they got leverage. And then on 2020, everything tanked. There was just, the whole market, there was probably so much panic.
So I was the opposite. So I wasn't using leverage in 2020, and then the market tanked, and I started using leverage. The only problem is I didn't use
Oh
enough
man.
leverage.
Dude, you got in on the best time. I was just like
Yeah,
looking back and I was talking to my cohorts and then everybody was like taking screenshots of all the stocks and everybody's like, what are we gonna do? And then I was invested in Bitcoin at that time too. And then Bitcoin dropped down to like 4,800 and then I was like,
dude,
everything is
Ethereum was
red.
under $100. You could have bought
Dude, it
Ethereum for
was
under $100.
insane. I should have just like kept buying Ethereum, but nobody really knew what was gonna happen until the Feds they decided to like, we're gonna enter the bond market. Everybody was like, whoa, let's do this.
I know. That was the opportunity of a lifetime to buy.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. You started in real estate, right?
Correct. Yeah. So I was a real estate investor, but I also worked in healthcare. I used to work for a hospital doing like marketing, and then I started my own medical diagnostic company that did toxicology and MRIs, and then I sold the company in 2019. And now I just do full time like stocks, social media, just basically unemployed.
That's awesome, man. Hey, that's the way to do it, man. If you're happy and that's what you got to do, you got to do it.
Well, I reduced my expenses, like once
Yeah,
I basically sold my diagnostic company, I was like, all
yeah,
right, like I'm not gonna live lavishly and I'm gonna invest like really, really heavily the next like 10 years. And
yeah.
then hopefully because I'm not living lavishly and I'm really just like basically investing most of my passive income, I'll get to a point where I'm chilling.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean that's great, man. I mean
What
you
about
got the
yourself, man?
whole
What's your background?
yeah. So I studied cybersecurity, like that was in 2013, and then I got into private equity, and now I'm in the process of
Wow.
getting my broker dealer license. Yeah.
Real estate or securities broker dealer license?
No, 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 no. I'm just facilitating transactions between like private companies,
Wow,
capital
man. I
raise,
gotta have you on
advisory.
the dude, you gotta have your own TikTok just for your job, man. That's actually really cool what you're doing.
Yeah, man. I just been traveling a lot, and like most of my time is like either traveling or either studying for my security license. So I'm just like super, super busy. And then all my friends, they're like, "Man, you got to get on TikTok. You got to get on TikTok." So I just started like using TikTok, and it's just been wild, man.
It's good for networking. I mean, I did my MBA at USC, but it's like I don't really network with my classmates. And
Yeah,
so far, I've met like a lot of really smart people in crypto through TikTok.
yeah, dude.
So,
Like
and it's like
crypto
for
is, I
me,
think. Yeah, go
I'm
on.
not a social, like I'm not going to go out to bars and stuff like that. I'm too cheap to
Yeah.
spend money on bars. So like this is the best way for me to network. I just sit at home and meet smart people.
I swear, you sound just like my cousin. The guy is like a millionaire, and then like all he does is like, "No, man, I can't afford it." I'm like, "Bro, what are you talking about?" He's like, "No,
Bro,
man,
I
I'm not
need to
gonna
get to
afford it."
half a million. I'm trying to get to half a million in stable coins, and
Yeah,
it'll give me $3,800 of passive income, and then I can live
that's
off that
insane.
passive income.
What are you using, Voyager?
Voyager, but it's the slowest to get your money out. So what I would do is I do Voyager. The fastest is actually Blockify. But the issue with
Oh
Blockify
yeah.
is you can only do one transaction a month and they charge you a fee. So the way I
Mm,
do it is my first 50,000, I would do Blockify, but then after 50,000, they throttle the rate. It goes down to like 8%. So then
yeah,
after 50,000, then I go to Voyager and I also use Gemini as well. I
that's
try not to
awesome,
do
man. Yeah, no,
more than, yeah, I try not to do more than 50K per an exchange on stable coins just to be safe, you know.
yeah, man. I
But I
was like,
completely blew through all my stable coins when this like market tanked. I just sold all my stable coins, converted it into cash.
oh really? Just the recent ones?
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah,
recent
yeah.
crash?
So, and it took me a while to get my money out. So I got my 50,000 immediately from Blockify. It took like 3 days to get my 50,000 from Gemini. And then Voyager,
Yeah.
the money's still rolling in because I didn't sell all of my Voyager stable coins because I left it on the exchange to buy the dip.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was using Voyager, and then like I saw because it was giving you like a return of 9%, I believe, with the USDC, and then
Nine and a half because I brought the
if
tokens. So it's,
oh
yeah, it's really
oh
good, man.
with the you're talking about like VYG, right? Like the Voyager
Yeah,
token.
yeah. If you buy like 500 of those tokens, they give you half a
Yeah.
percent more. And then if you do 5,000, they give you another half a percent. And if you do 20,000, they give you another half a percent. So
Oh
hypothetically, you can
wow,
get up to 10.5%. Yeah.
that's awesome, man. Yeah, no, I just started with the whole
Do you have a
stablecoin
Voyager?
thing. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
That's like
And you
I
got
have
your $25
Coinbase
of free
Pro.
Bitcoin? Did you get your
What's
$25
that?
of free Bitcoin? Did you get your
I think.
$25 of free Bitcoin?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I got that one. Yeah,
Okay,
I
good.
think we
Shout it out. Let
so
everyone know. I'm trying to help
it,
everyone get their $25 of free Bitcoin.
yeah, dude, you guys got to get on top of this. If you guys are following, if everybody's listening, like Sinadine is the real deal, man.
I think I've gotten
Oh, yeah,
people like I think I've gotten like almost $5,000 of free Bitcoin because I've signed up so many people onto Voyager.
that's hilarious. No, Voyager. I mean, I think it was Mark Cuban who came out with this tweet. It was like saying we're gonna give away $100 of Bitcoin or something like that, and then like I think it was like their website crashed. I don't know if you remember that. It was not fair long ago. I think it was like on October 1st.
Wow. Yeah, that's why you have to
Yeah,
be on
and
multiple exchanges because like it always stuff always crashes. By
yeah,
the
and
way, do you
also
mind? I was gonna
yeah.
ask you because I have to do a live match and I have to win it. Do you want to leave and then invite me? I think we're friends, yeah. And let's do a little one of those stupid boxing matches. Have you ever
Oh
done
yeah,
those?
those things are awesome. But bro, I actually have to hop on a call right now. I'm like 3 minutes late. So
Oh,
I just
snap.
got in
Okay.
here and I just wanted to
Come back
talk
on
to you,
my live
man.
stream again.
I will, definitely will, man. You're the real deal. And if I come to LA, I'll hit you up. I'll text you on
Yeah, yeah, hit me know.
TikTok.
Let me know. For
Take care,
sure, dude.
brother.
Let me know. Okay, nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you as well, man. Bye bye.
All right. Trying to use the Voyager code. It's just CIN849. You don't need the link. You just go to the website or the app store, you download the app, and then you just use the code CIN849 and we both get free Bitcoin. Where do I go to get as formed as you? I use YouTube. I highly recommend following Meet Kevin on YouTube and Invest Answers. I'll type it in the chat. But those are my two favorite YouTubers. So I'll put it in there. Oh, nice. We got Crypto Richie in the house. Meet Kevin, Invest Answers. Oh, it's not letting me type it out. Meet Kevin, Invest Answers. It's not letting me do it. Meet Kevin, Invest. Those two. So just follow those two. Yo, Crypto Richie, jump on the live, man. Crypto Richie in the house. Come on, we got to talk about the Pelosi token.
Of Disney, former CEO. But as of the end of the year, of course, will be leaving the company he's been associated with now for 47 years, of course, having started
Dang.
wide world of sports. And at ABC, and then the deal itself, of course, where Cap City sold to.
All right, if no one's gonna come on this live stream, I'm gonna end. No one's gonna come on this live stream. I'm gonna end. I'm gonna end this in like 2 minutes, and I'll come back on after I make more coffee.
Of his career, and also talking about the future, as you'd expect as well. As we walked around Disneyland,
Wow, what a boss!
The Star Wars attraction there, which I highly recommend. We took a couple of rides, which we enjoyed. Not Bob and I, but
what's up, Abdul?
A few of us did. We enjoyed that as well. But
okay, guys, I'm gonna end this live stream. I'll come back on. Hopefully, I can do a live with Crypto Richie. I'm gonna text him. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you for watching.
Important topics that are, that any